Hi everybody, today on Poppy Cooks, I'm going to show you an easy but most impressive dessert you can make for the holidays. Cheesecake stuffed chocolate covered strawberries. I know they sound a little decadent because they are. Alright, want to know how to make them? Just watch. Okay, to start you need to melt your chocolate. So I have a double broiler here set up for the white chocolate chips, and I have one over here set up with the dark chocolate chips. You just keep the water at a simmer, and then just keep giving them a little bit of a stir until they're fully melted. Okay. While you're waiting for your chocolate to melt, you need to get your strawberries. You want to use decent sized ones. These are probably about, 2 inches. Anything smaller than that, you really won't be able to get any of the filling in there. So make sure you wash them and then pat them dry. Okay, once you have all your strawberries clean, you're going to want to cut off the tip like that. And then you're going to want to core out the middle. All right, just be careful not to cut yourself. All right, and a little known fact, maybe it's not so little known. This part right here is the most sour part of the strawberry, like the white piece. All right, so you want to have a nice little hole in there. This is where the cheesecake is going to go. All right, so you want to do that with the rest of your strawberries. Okay, so once you got your chocolate all melted, you're going to want to dip your strawberries in, get them nice and coated. All right, try to get it out. Doesn't want to come out. All right. For full disclosure, this white chocolate was a nightmare to melt. This is actually my third bag, and I finally got it. Okay, so once it's coated, now we're going to dip it in some graham cracker crumbs, and then you're going to let it dry. All right, so you're going to do that, and then we're going to do it with the chocolate as well. Okay, so while you're waiting for the chocolate to cool and to set, you want to set up your pastry bag with the cheesecake filling. You can easily make it. It's not really that hard. It's just cream cheese, powdered sugar, vanilla, and some other things. But you know what? I bought this in my supermarket, and it tastes just as good, and it's half the time. So why don't you cut yourself a little slack and buy this one instead? All right, so we're going to fill up our pastry bag. Okay, now that they've had time to set, they're ready for their cheesecake. If you don't, and I forgot to mention, if you don't have a pastry bag, you don't need one. A Ziploc bag, works just as well. And just, poke a hole or just cut off the little tip of it. But you want to pipe the cheesecake in. And look how pretty that is. That's it. Super easy. And these are so ridiculously delicious when I tell you. So now we're going to do that to the rest of them. And here they are, all done. They look beautiful, but they taste even better than they look. This is definitely a big wow factor with these. Everybody I ever made these for have always been super impressed. Yeah, so if you make these, let me know. Enjoy. What are you guys waiting for? Are you waiting for these? But those are for me, and maybe other Poppy. Nice try.